what up? So, we gotta do our own thing, right? And this is why the black woman, right? She says she's God and all that. She like to put the black woman on a pedestal. And I see a lot of simps on here be talking about that, all this, the goddess and all that type of talk, right? That rhetoric is coming from these simps, right? That like to talk like that. But we don't talk like that over here, we only praising the Most High. We not worshiping no woman, right? So we don't worship no woman over here. We don't do none of that stuff with these other content creators be doing and how they be pushing, right? So you're gonna see a lot of that when you're coming on these YouTube streets and you're moving and you're maneuvering around here. You're gonna see a lot of people like to worship the woman, and you got the Egyptology, you got all this stuff out here, all the stuff that they're doing out here that's not really talking about nothing, right? So this is why when you becoming influencers and all the stuff that they got going on, you're gonna step into this it's like an arena, right? So the content creator and all this arena, it's like everybody's fighting for a spot, right? It's kind of how it is, right? All this competition on these YouTube streets and all these platforms, right? So you're going to see a lot of stuff going on. So right, so this is why this is a gender war between the black man and the black woman, right? And that's a non-stop thing that you're gonna run into. You're gonna see that a lot, right? But the thing is that we really have a meeting at the mines, right? We trying to have some type of conflict resolutions that we can have, right? So this is a solution-based channel, right? We talk about everything and we go with solutions, right? So we don't look for issues, we don't look for problems, even though these problems are coming our way. We just how to navigate through the YouTube streets, right? Those videos going to be how to navigate through these YouTube streets whenever you're dealing with all this, the ruckus and all that stuff's going on out here. You got to know how to maneuver out here because they're going to be coming for you, right? So, the black woman always going to want to come after the black man. That's how it is, right? The thing is, they try to buck break you, right? Most of these black females like to buck break you. This is why we got to raise our young sons, right? To be men, to be masculine, right? Get them into boxing, get them into doing things that are masculine, right? Not out them doing all this other, feminine activities and do all this stuff that's not really being beneficial to you, but actually are trying to decline you, right? So we're trying to do everything to incline ourselves to do better, right? This is why this is a movement, right? So this is like a movement that I'm doing over here on the channel, right? And this is why, I want to have other brothers to really go after the enemy, right? Go after the people that are, trying to buck break us and do all that. So we got to go attack the enemy. Instead of fighting against your own brother, stop fighting each other. Let's go after the enemy of the system, Babylon, right? So we got very much work to do over here, brothers, and we got to keep on going to combat this system and go against these, everything that's going on out here, right? All these devils, all this stuff out here that's really want to keep you underneath their thumb. We should be doing, right? So Black America, let's wake up, right? So Black America, what you listening, right? That's gonna be a whole nother video, right? But it's gonna be how to navigate through the YouTube streets, right? So it's probably gonna be YouTube streets as a title, right? So I appreciate everybody watching these videos. Everybody take care. Have a much wonderful blessed night and day wherever you might watch the video. Everybody take care and shalom.